Bristol Acoustic Manipulator, or BAM for short, is a new device being developed by the Ultrasonics and NDT group at the University of Bristol. To tell us about this research is Luke Cox. Hello, Luke. Now, what is acoustic manipulation and how do you apply it in your research?
So, acoustic manipulation is essentially using acoustic forces to move small particles, typically small particles. So, when I talk to you, obviously sound creates vibrations, which exerts force on your eardrum, but it also exerts a non-zero force in the direction in which the sound is traveling. So if we control that force, we're able to apply it in more specific ways to be able to move quite delicate and extremely small particles. And the way that we're applying it in my research is we're looking at new techniques in doing that. So it's very easy, for example, to create lots of parallel lines of particles. It's much more difficult to create complex patterns of particles. So that's what we're looking at doing, is using larger numbers of very tiny speakers, usually in water, to be able to control how the particles are patterned in new ways. And that has applications in a wide range of fields. For example, in tissue engineering, you can use acoustic forces to be able to pattern your particles. So if you imagine the tissue in your arm, the muscle cells are aligned, but if you simply place cells into those lines, they won't grow in that way. They need some kind of external contactless force to be able to align them to grow in a more natural way. And if you use acoustic forces, you can force them to grow in that way to create more realistic muscle tissues. Or on the other end of the spectrum, you can do something like smart materials. So if you align microparticles within a smart material, you can make it very strong in one direction and much weaker in another direction, or you can give it conductivity in one way, but not in another way. So you can use that to design your structures more intelligently and to make sure that strength and conductivity and other properties exist in the way that's most useful to the way that you're using them.